for the next 20 minutes or so, guys, we'll jump into the panel discussion. And I suppose the first area I'd like to kind of start to discuss today focuses on the value of setting up a partner performance dashboard. And I suppose using that to take away the guesswork for both you and the partners. So Laura, I'm gonna start with yourself.
Okay.
And I suppose we'd love to hear, your thoughts, your insights on the value of setting up a partner performance dashboard, and how how that helps create focus both internally and externally. So I'd love to get your thoughts, Laura, please.
Yeah, that's a great question. So at Broadcom, as I mentioned, we have a Broadcom software side of the business, and I mentioned CA, Symantec. There's a number of other acquisitions that have come in over the past few years into that division set as well. And with them come a brand new partner ecosystem each time, a brand new set of systems and tools and processes. And many of these partners are the same. They may be selling some CA solutions as well as security solutions with Symantec, et cetera. But how they're doing business is different, right? And so one of the challenges that we've had with bringing in those partners and those ecosystems and tool sets is really, how do we improve the partner's experience with doing business with Broadcom now? It's really all about how do we make it easy for them, very intuitive, to access the various pieces of information that they need to be successful for whatever the product set is that they're focused on. And we've struggled, I'm not going to lie, because we have not figured it all out. We've struggled a bit with, bringing those systems and tools in and not requiring partners to log into disparate sets of systems and tools. That's not ideal. So one of the things that we wanted to solve for in the last 12 months is really to make that a better experience for our partners. And one of the ways to do that is by creating a partner performance dashboard that really takes all of those back-end systems and tools and feeds that information into a single view that is role specific for the partner user, that serves up the information that they need to understand how they're performing, how profitable the business is, where they need to make changes, et cetera. The other benefit for this as well is really helping our inside teams, our sales teams, our partner account directors, our sales ops teams understand the view of the partner business as well. And having a single set of data that both externally and internally we're working off of through a single performance dashboard has really helped that alignment and getting us all on the same page in terms of performance, where we need to make some changes, where we need to make some investments, et cetera.
Okay, no, that's great, Laura. And yeah, there's a huge amount in that, I suppose. Brian, anything you wanted to comment, or any additional thoughts on the value of doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll touch upon it a little bit later, but I think the reality is that especially for our account managers internally, there's a real, we ask them to do so much, right? And we ask them to be traffic cops for all the partners coming into the organization, supporting strategic account managers, commercial account managers, SMB account managers, enterprise account managers, federal, state, and local. I mean, you have all these different overlays they are the overlays supporting all these different pieces, and it's a lot on their plate, and they've got to go out and drive and do events. They've got to do this, that, and the other. And so really being able to arm them with the data about their partners in the moment, when they don't have to go and download spreadsheets, they don't have to necessarily log in to each and every different system like you're talking about, Laura, to understand like what is partner A doing versus partner B, what is partner C doing versus partner D. And oh, by the way, I can pull that up in front of them. And oh, by the way, my boss is asking for how things are going in the territory. And oh, by the way, next week we have a QBR with our enterprise team to show what's going on. It's almost too much. And so that single pane of glass, that dashboard, that view that can be used as a common language and a common structure is just so critically important for these guys, so that it makes it feel like we're actually helping them and not just adding more and more to their plate.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Brian. I think one other thing I'll just throw in before I move on to the next topic is around almost at a higher level, at a company level, as you build, and again, having done this with a number of vendors over the last few years, it kind of creates almost like a bit of soul searching at the start of it. What are the important KPIs? And kind of figuring out, actually, to align with your business, you need to actually go back all the way back to the top table and almost say, okay, what are our business goals, to make sure you as a channel organization stay aligned with those, and then take that down to, okay, what are the channel businesses goals? How do they relate to the overall company strategy or goals? And making sure that you factor those into your KPIs on your dashboard. I've seen that kind of it helps create that alignment with the business, which sometimes, certainly in bigger organizations, you'd often see drift from that. Okay, so just before we move into the next question,